We're back with episode 95 of Road to 99 overall in NBA 2K11 My Career, where we start as a 35 and work our way up to 99. If you haven't been here in the last 14 days and 72 years, then you wouldn't know that we just beat the Boston Celtics in a 7-game series and are now in the Eastern Conference Finals. It was scary against the Hawks. It got even scarier against the Celtics. But we're versing the Orlando Magic, and this should be a cakewalk. Listen, this team is 8-2. They beat the Miami Heat, but we're not concerned. Look at this roster they're going in with. Vince Carter is the captain of the boat. But that's old man Vince Carter. Dwight Howard is Dwight Howard. This was the year before he went to LA and became mediocre. Rashard Lewis, mid. Jameer Nelson, incredible. Brandon Bass, mid. Michael Petrus, wicked chin. But this should be the easiest series of them all. I feel like we can beat them in 4. We're going for perfection in this one. Game number 1, Eastern Conference Finals. Objectives for the game: get at least 12 assists. Not with this team. This is not happening. Limit your matchup to 27 points. Jameer Nelson, you're getting clamped up. This is a lock. And finish the game with a teammate grade of A+ or better. We never finish below an A+. This is a lock. First game at the Garden, we're not losing. If you think we're losing to a team that is starting Brandon Bass, you must be mistaken. I don't think we've lost to a team yet this season who's starting power forward. His last name is a fish. Look it up. Look it up. And then these are the bums we're running with. Doesn't matter. Disregarded. It's AP and Amari Stoudemire the whole way through. Stats of the playoffs: 61.5 points per game, 7.9 rebounds, 8.5 assists, 1 steal, 1.8 blocks, 61% from the field, 96% from the line, 49% from 3. Don't look at the turnovers. If I see one more person bring up these turnovers, I'm pulling up on you while you're at the Wendy's drive-thru and fighting you in the parking lot. The turnovers don't matter. I have the ball for 97% of the game. It's gonna happen. But tip-off begins and we lose it. Concerning, but I'm not. We're sizing up Jameer. Go to the left. Step back off 1 foot. Goes in. We're Dirk Nowitzki on him. But he answers right back with a 3-pointer himself. Next possession. We bring it back. Cross it over to the right. Going to the paint. Look at that finish. It's a basket and then some. Goes in and we're going to the line for one more. This isn't Dwight Howard's paint. This is Papa Padolis layup town. Now we're at the line. Free throw goes in. So we're missing? Doesn't happen. Drew Gooden gets the ball. On the block, he misses. It's okay. We're fine in the East. But Vince Carter fade away at the elbow goes in. We're down by 4. Everything is okay. We spin move. Go to the right. Bring it back. Pull up for 3. That goes in. We're not losing this game. Cross over to the left. Walk into the paint. We throw it down on Jameer Nelson. That is the most aggressive dunk I've ever seen. And what makes it even better is we're going to the line for one more. Free throw goes in. We have a tie game. But Rashard Lewis is butt naked. He hits a 3. Wilson, what are we doing? Next possession. Cross over to the right. Bring it back. Cross it over again. Go into the paint. They foul us. That's a basket and then some. Beautiful finish at the basket. We get the end one. At the line. Free throw goes in. But now we hit Amari Stoudemire. Go back door. He gives it back to us. We slam it in. On who? On Dwight Howard. That man can't stop AP. I don't care what you have to say. Best center in the league. He's mid. They sent that man to Taiwan for a reason. Now Vince Carter's defending us. And we're pulling up. Fade away. Midi goes in. That's an old man. I feel like we versed an old bald dude every series so far. But it's okay because we have the ball. Cross over to the left. Go into the paint. Acrobatic finish again. This man is that top shelf jelly. You can't get that everywhere. But Dwight Howard is a different animal. Grabs the rebound. Has a whole village on him. Kicks it out. Jameer Nelson wide open. He hits a 3. We're fine in the East. Sizing up Jameer. Go to the left. Fade away. Goes in. It is literally AP versus the Orlando Magic. And I like my odds. We drop it off to Amari. He gets a little shit. He gets blocked. Yo. No. Amari. That shouldn't be legal. You can't go out in public after a block like that. This is the most aggressive block I've ever seen. Diabolical. But everything's fine. Roger Mason on the fast break. Okay. Hit Gallinari in the corner. He gives it back. Pull up for 3. Goes in. We're not losing this game. We're not losing this series. Cross over to the right. Pick and roll Jason Thompson. He gets blocked too. What is happening? Their paint defense is incredible. But now Jason Williams with the ball. We tip it. We steal it. We're gone on the break. We slam it in. MSG is roaring. But now Dwight Howard on the block. He pulls up. Didn't know this man was like that. He's got the jump but no cables. Am I right? But now Jason Williams on us. We're getting cheeky with the dribbling. Lay it off Drew Gooden. He gives it back. We lay it in. Give and go of dreams. Moment of the game. Yes, it was. A moment in the game, am I right? Bring it back, cross it over, pull up behind the backboard, goes in. And that's how we end the first quarter. We're up by 7 in game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals. Look at that shot of the arena. Dynamic. Start of the second, Amari hits us. We go to the left, fade away at the elbow, goes in. Hit Amari in the corner, dribbles it in, takes a little bit, but he gets it going. Now we bring it back. They bring the double, but we hit Wilson. Almost a poster, but he gets fouled. But now we go back door, get the ball, reverse slam. This one's for Wilson. Now a 2-2 dribble into the defense, give it to Wilson. Pulls up for 3. We might win this game by a landslide. Quentin Richardson on the block. We block him. Gone on the break, we are the best two-way player in the league. We lay it in. Coast to coast, defense to offense. We split the seas, not by boat, but we're walking on water. Playoff Papadopoulos is here, taking us to the promised land. JJ Redick, wide open mid, he goes in. Kirk Heinrich, you gotta guard the man. You can't leave him wide open like that. Now we have the ball. Spin move to the midi, spin move again. Dwight Howard blocks it. That man is a force. And we're not talking Obi-Wan. Now Jameer swings it to JJ Redick. He's butt naked again. Hits a 3-pointer this time. And things are getting ugly. Quentin Richardson's getting an end one and flexing on you. Gallinari, you need to lock in, buddy. That's an old man. Now Jameer with the ball, sizing us up. Disrespectful 3-pointer goes in. All of a sudden, it's a 6-point game. But we're locked in like a croissant in the oven. Size up Jameer. Go to the right, step back, 3-pointer goes in. They're on a 13-3 run, but we're up by 7. What does that mean? It means a pull-up midi goes in. Now we got the whole city of Orlando on us. Lay it off to Jason Thompson. He slams it in. That's an assist. And that takes us to halftime. We're up by 7. Jameer Nelson with 11 points, 4 assists, and 3 steals. But Alejandro Papadopoulos with 42 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, a generational talent. Headband is incredible. Beautiful mustache. Picture perfect goatee. Incredible facial structure. But even better, a man of the people. We're not losing this game. We're winning the NBA Finals. We're getting crowned NBA MVP. And then we're running for president. President Papadopoulos at your service. Start of the third. 2-2 dribble. Bring it back. Lay it off to Wilson. Wilson pulls up. He hits a shot. 3-pointer goes in. That's an assist. Now Wilson hits us in the corner. We get trapped. Lay it off to Amari. He pulls a fadeaway. Goes in. But Vince Carter wants to answer back, and he does. 8-point game. We have the ball. Drive straight into the paint. Through the contact, we lay it in. That's a basket and then some. Some would call it an N1. And we're going to the line. Free throw goes in. Now Jameer with the ball. He goes to pass it. We cut the passing lane. We're going on the break. Fadeaway midi goes in. The best two-way player in the league. But now Vince Carter driving into the paint. Misses the shot. We're going on the break again. We slam it in over Rashard Lewis. He was not stopping that. Man had to duck and cover. AP was flying in like a Boeing 747. That's a large plane, kind of. But now we're driving into the paint. Lay it off to Amari. He gets it to go. That's another assist. And we're still playing fast. Bring it back. Size him up. Go to the right. Step back. Give it to Wilson. Terrible shot, but it goes in. Then we give it to Wilson one more time. He takes an even worse shot. Hits the backboard. We get the rebound. And now we have to reevaluate. Rashard Lewis is on us. We size him up. Go straight into the paint again. We lay it in a basket and then some. Another and one. How many more? We're not complaining. At the line, we miss the free throw. Rare miss at the line. But we get the ball again. They're leaving the paint wide open. We're walking in disrespectful behind the back. We slam it in. And flex on him, too. Not only did we just induce an incredible amount of trauma on this man, but he fouls us and we're going to the line for one more. At the line, we miss the free throw again. But then Michael Putris with the poster slam for the entire New York Knicks roster. Incredible chin. We'll answer right back. We go to the left. Fade away at the midi. Goes in. We never miss those. But Putris thinks he's got Curry range. Pulls up from the logo. Misses. Dwight Howard cleans it up. Slams it in. That's a grown man. I'm slightly terrified. But Putris is gone on the break again. We forced the miss. We're a brick wall. And we have the ball. We're bringing it up. Cross it over to the right. Pull up at the elbow. Goes in over Michael Putris. We're just bullying that man. Defense, offense, at the playground, doesn't matter. Gallinari with the ball. He hits us. We pull up for 3. It's actually a 2. Goes in. We're not losing this game. We hit Amari in the corner. He gives it right back. We go to the left. Fadeaway midi goes in. We beat the buzzer. We're up by 12 going into the 4th quarter. Vince Carter looks like he's about to cry. I don't blame him. Start of the 4th. The doo-doo dribble. Step back midi goes in. But now Kirk and Luke Babbitt are playing hot potato. I get the ball butt naked in the paint. We slam it in. This is what I'm dealing with. My teammates are messy and I have to clean it up. But we lay it off to Wilson. A little dream shake to a hook shot over Marcin Gortat goes in. That's an assist. But now Vince Carter on the block. Incredible defense. We force the miss. Push the ball up. Cross it over to the left. Bring it back. Give it to Wilson. Pulls up. Goes in. We're winning in 4. But then we go to the left. Lay it off to Wilson again. He lays it in. And that's how we end the game. This might be one of the best Papa Padula's playoff performances of the season. We finished with 67 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists, a steal, 2 turnovers. Talk about the turnovers now. Talk about the turnovers now, please. Please. Dominate our matchup. 2 out of 3 objectives. We finish with an A+, we win the game, and we get 2,362 skill points to spend. This team is terrible. Vince Carter shot 5 for 20. We're going all the way. And with a performance like that, we finish with player of the game. But you know, with a win like that, you can never take your foot off the gas. We're straight into the gym. We have 1 shooting drill. We do it right away. You know why we're in the gym? Because they weren't with us shooting in the gym. We get gold. That's plus 400 skill points and plus 1 to our shot 3-pointer, which is a good deal if you ask me, because that plus 1 shot 3-pointer is like 2,000 skill points. I like that. That's good free stuff. But listen, this Orlando Magic team is a joke. They're a lottery team. They should not be in the Eastern Conference Finals playing a team like the New York Knicks. They should be in Cancun debating on who they're picking with the 2nd overall pick in the NBA draft. So we can finally do this. We're going to the club. I wore the red suit with the sunglasses. We're going in. Vanilla Unicorn and Papa Padulas are about to go crazy. We're hitting shots on the court. We're ripping them at the ball right after. We miss 6 shots. We take 6 shots. I can't even see straight. This is how you celebrate a win. Papa Padulas can barely see. We're walking through the club. We see Wilson Chandler. Wilson, what are you doing here? Why didn't you tell me you were coming? Huh? Who are you with? Is this Amari Stoudemire you're sitting here with? That may or may not be Wilson Chandler. And that may or may not be Amari Stoudemire. But we keep adventuring through the club. We make more friends. I'm trying to tell this man I play for the New York Knicks. I'm a point guard. 6'3". I wear a headband. I'm not wearing it now, but sometimes I do. And sometimes I do. We just beat the Magic. We're going to the finals. We exchanged emails. We're friends now. But that takes us out of the club and back to the menu. 3,019 skill points to spend, and we're going to do so right now. I'm sick and tired of not being able to steal the ball. I think today was an anomaly. We had a couple of good steals, but it's only from jumping the passing lanes. I want to rip that straight off the hip. So we're upgrading the steal. We bring that up to a 92 and our on-ball defense up to an 81. And that brings our overall up to a 78. And an update on the playoff bracket. Lakers win their first game against the Mavericks, and we win our first against the Magic. There's nothing else to really say about that. We're winning it all. We are winning it all. We want a Lakers versus Knicks matchup because we want to verse the better team. We want good competition. The Magic are not good competition. The Lakers are good comp. We like that. But we can end the video as a 78 overall. If you enjoyed it, make sure you like. Make sure you comment AP for MVP in the comments. And if you're not following, make sure you follow. Because if you're not following, you're not going to see the videos as soon as they're up. And if you're not seeing them as soon as they're up, that means you're late. And if you're late, that means you're not early. If you're not early, then you're late. If you're late, that means you're weird. Don't be weird, just follow. Thank you.